We've been hearing from a lot of you who say you haven't gotten water bills, then you suddenly get one for thousands of dollars.
Tonight, for the first time, we are hearing from the San Diego City Auditor. He sat down with CBS 8's Shannon Handy and says he has been pushing for a solution for years.
The city auditor put out this report 5 years ago in 2018 highlighting this issue. Since then, he says he's checked in with public utilities every 6 months. He's also alerted your elected officials, yet nothing's changed.
We mostly conduct performance audits to identify areas where efficiency, effectiveness, and equity can be improved.
San Diego City Auditor Andy Hanau says as an independent office, it's their job to investigate issues and make recommendations, but implementing those changes is ultimately up to the department in question.
It's a known issue here within the city. There's a lot of attention on it right now, obviously. It's really up to public utilities to get it done.
I sat down with Hanau to talk about this 2018 audit, which looked at the Public Utilities Department track record in billing and found a number of issues, one of which was not notifying customers whose bills were under review. In those cases, people's accounts were put on hold, which meant they weren't receiving bills until the investigation was complete. Then they'd unknowingly get one massive bill for all the months missed, which equaled thousands of dollars. At the time, 57,000 customers were impacted. In the report, Hanau wrote in part, to improve customer satisfaction, the Public Utilities Department should communicate with customers in advance of anticipated bill impacting activities. Fast forward 5 years later, CBS 8 found the problem is still happening to an estimated 28,000 customers. Between 2018 and 2023, have they implemented those recommendations?
They've implemented many of the recommendations from the audit, such as better oversight of the meter readers, re-looking at the meter reading routes, things like that. But they have not implemented the recommendation to notify customers.
Per protocol, Hanau told me they've done follow-up reports every 6 months, questioning public utilities on their progress, as well as making other city leaders, including the mayor, aware of the situation. He says reasons given for the delay include a staffing shortage and technical difficulties.
They've continually reported that they're working on it, but have not been able to implement it yet.
Public Utilities told us, as well as Hanau, they'd have an IT system in place by November. Meanwhile, the mayor's office told us today these failures are unacceptable, adding, we fully recognize where our systems are failing, acknowledge customers' frustration, and are committed to pushing forward as quickly as possible to provide the excellent, efficient service San Diegans expect and deserve. Beyond that, Hanau says going above local government won't make a difference in this case, but he hopes continuing to monitor it will. Their next report will be out in September.
The audit committee does a really good job of questioning the departments, holding them accountable. But again, ultimately, all of us have oversight roles. It's really management that needs to implement these recommendations.
Shannon Handy, CBS 8.
All right, Shannon, thank you. You can read the city's entire response on CBS8.com. And don't forget, CBS 8 is working for you. If there's something you'd like us to look into, email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.